Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and today we're going to be stopping to rank all the films in the John Wick franchise. Before we start, if you have not seen John Wick 3, Parabellum, please click off this video right now, go back and watch me rank these after you've seen the movie, because this will contain spoilers. Alright, at number 3 is John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. As much as I love this movie, it is my least favorite of the three. Even though, and before we even start this, I love all these movies. I love all three of these movies. I don't dislike them in any way. I even said in my John Wick 3 review, I have no flaws, because there's some epic action, an ending that sets up a fourth movie, which we are getting May 21st. 2021. So hyped for that, by the way. We get, Lawrence Fishburne. Great performances as always by Keanu Reeves. Amazing fights. And we have Halle Berry and her dogs in there. But I love all three of these movies. I don't have any flaws with them at all. So yeah. Number 2 is John Wick Chapter 2. I'm getting so used to talking about Parabellum that I always want to put, something after the Chapter 2 for this one. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoy this because it has a solid ending, that sets up Parabellum, with John, taking out, someone that, he wasn't really supposed to take out inside of the, grounds of the table and everything. The Continental. He took out somebody in the Continental that he wasn't supposed to take out. I'm not going to say that much spoilers in case you haven't seen this one. I'm just kind of spoiler, free at the moment for John Wick 3. Or John Wick movies in general. Because, if I spoil stuff for Chapter 2, if you don't know anything about Chapter 3 or 1, it might spoil it for you, so yeah. But this is still a solid movie. Once again, epic action scenes. And Keanu Reeves, man, he is made for this role. We'll talk about it more when we get to number 1. There's no point in hiding it when we get to John Wick, the first one. But yeah, man. Epic action, as always, just a solid film, follow-up to the first one. Speaking of the first one, at number 1 is John Wick. I went into this movie a couple years ago, had no idea what John Wick was, had no idea who Keanu Reeves was, and went into this thinking, okay, it'll be a decent action movie. Honestly, I went into this movie with the same thoughts I went in going into Peppermint, because Peppermint was a 2018 movie from last year. You guys can go watch my ranking video to see where I put it on my, ranking. And it was a solid film. And I suspected it to be, kind of like a lame, sort of cheesy action film. Wasn't going to be all that great and epic. But it was amazing. And I loved it. And I honestly would rewatch it and buy it on DVD. Really, I would. And that's how I went into John Wick. And I loved it. Because the way they take such a simple premise and, just take away a guy's dog, take away his car, take away virtually everything that he loves, just take away everything he cares about, and, you have John Wick, and he's a merciless killer. He'll do what he has to do to, stay, under the radar and, stay safe and keep the people that, help him or his allies, keep them safe as well. And it's just insane, he's went on this journey throughout, these 3 films, and then you always come back to this one to see how it all started. And it's just still mind-blowing how a simple premise, a dog, his car, everything he loves, turns into a sadistic killer who throws pencils into people's heads and, chops people up with samurai swords. So yeah, man. That's all I wanted to say, really. This was my ranking video for the John Wick franchise. Let me know what you guys think. What's your ranking? Leave it down in the comments below. Goodbye.